Hey guys, we're back. We're going to finish up on this old face here we're working on. And as you can see, with the wider piece of wood, we really got the ears where they can stick out where you can see them, unlike this one here. But now, with that, I'm going to set that down and we're going to work right in here and start with the inner ear. I'm going to take me a 10 millimeter number 9 gouge and hollow this ear out like this right here. Now I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do it on this side over here. While we got the number 9 out, we might as well go ahead and cut it. Okay, I'm going to put that gouge down. Now you see I've got the inner ear cut in there. Now I did make some cuts in there, so I'm going to take and kind of clean that up in there. And now I'm going to take a wider, shallow gouge. This is a number 7, and I'm going to kind of smooth that area out in there just a little. Like that right there. Now we're going to do the same on this side. And I'm also going to clean this area up in like I did on the other side. When you start making those big number 9 cuts, they'll mar your wood right in here. Now, right in here, I got the inner ear cut out. Now, if you notice, I've got some little bitty cuts in here. Well, I do these with little triangle cuts. Now, I'll draw on right up in here. I kind of draw this in like this there, and like that, and I'll do it over here. And I'm just drawing it in for you to give you an idea of what I'm doing as far as where I'm going to make the cut. Yep. All right, now I'm going to take my knife and come in here and make me a stop cut here and one right there, and then I have to turn it around to cut this little wedge out, or triangle shape. And I'll do it over here now. I go in pretty deep because when I make that little cut across here, I want it to pop out of there like that right there. Now, let's go over here and do this, and now we got some more to do over here, but I'm going to go ahead and get this side done. And that one came out like it was supposed to. All right, I'm going to come right in here and make me a little triangle cut. And cut that little wedge out. Like that. Now, I'm going to draw this on here for you too, to show you. I come in right here, and I'm not gonna draw. I'm not gonna. I'm just going to show you where I'm going to cut this wedge. I'm doing the same cut that I did, but I'm not going to darken it all the way. Okay, let's turn it around. I come in right here and do the same cut. And that kind of forms the lower lobe of my ear. And then I do the upper part of my ear. And that came out really, really nice. Now, that's basically my inner ear. I've used it all the time, and I always... I like it, and if it works, I mean, if you like what you carve, continue doing it, because you got to please yourself. And that's how you also you develop your own style. Which is nothing wrong with learning from other people, but then you want to develop your own style. Okay, there's my inner ear right here on this one. Now, what I'd like to do now is take a number 11 3mm and start putting in my hair on this sideburn. And if you notice, I go at an angle. I don't go straight up and down. I like a flowing look. Not that I haven't done it. I have done a straight up and down look before. And sometimes it looks okay, but most of the time when I'm doing hair, I do it just like this. Especially on these sideburns. And now I can, right in here, I can go in and bring that sideburn in toward that inner ear. And let me get it cut here and I'll show you. Okay. It's still right. We still need to put a little bit of flow right in here. And what we're doing now, we're really just fine-tuning this guy now. He's just about done. Now let's go ahead and do this side over here. And you notice I don't try to make one continuous straight line. I like to just take little bites off of it. We got a little bit more to work in here. Sometimes that wood gets stubborn and don't want to go. They don't want to go the same direction I do. So you just got to turn around and go the other way. I got a little bit of area there I need to take in. Okay, now with that, I'm going to put that tool down and I'm going to take a 1/4" V and I'm going to come in here and make me some V cuts in there just to kind of sharpen up some of them cuts there and give it a little bit of depth. like that right there. And that just creates a little shadow for you. Now let's do it on this ear here. I like coming here first and get toward the inner ear. All right. There is my hair. Now, right up in here, I don't know if you can see it, I've got some lines drawn, those little wrinkles above your forehead there. I'm going to go ahead and put these in, and I'm just using a little 1/4 inch V for this, and making it a little bit higher above this squinted eye. And I'm going to come in right here, do another one above it. Like that right there. And I got one right here above this. Let's kind of put one right in here. Just really make that look like that's pulled up right in there. Now, right up here in where my eyebrow is, I'm going to bring my V tool on around here and really make that eyebrow stand out a little bit more. Like that. And we'll do it from this side here. Okay, now let's put that down. Now, what I'd like to do now is I was going to put some facial stubble on, but what I like to do, and I haven't shown this on my videos, but I burnish, sometimes I burnish my carvings with this is a deer antler. You can use a piece of wood. I've got a piece of wood in here. I don't know. Well, it's in here somewhere. Oh, right here. I've got a piece of wood that I burnish it with. But before I do that, I do want to come in and I want to establish this neck a little bit more. So I'm going to take a number 7 shallow gouge, and I'm going to come in here and kind of establish my neck a little bit more right in here. And that's not working the way I need it to. I'll use this number 9. That wood's not working right for me in there. But I'm making that area right in there where that tendon is stand out a little bit more, giving him a little bit more Adam's apple. Now this side's cutting better than the other one was. I still just And we'll have to cut that down to smooth that out in there a little bit. It was going against the grain in there, wasn't going like I needed it to. Okay, now I'd go back over that with the, let's see, let me take a little, this is a bigger gouge here. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me put that down. Maybe this one will work. Nope. I'm going to leave it alone. But anyway, I got that standing out in there. But I'm going to go in and what I was fixing to show you. I take this. This is a deer antler. It's been polished, and it's a little old spike buck. And I go in and I burnish my wood. Not on all of them, but I like to kind of smooth this area out. And I can come in here and kind of smooth that out in there too. And with that, I'm going to go in with some Abernat sand, sanding mesh, and clean that up in there. But I did want to get some cuts in there with some tools. But I go in and I burnish this and this wood with this tool here. I mean this antler. And it kind of polishes your wood. I don't know if you can kind of see the smoothness in there. But what I'm doing is I'm smashing the pores of this wood, and I'm going to make some 5 o'clock shadow stubble that I like to use. And burnish this up here. And it just gives it a smooth look. But what I'm going to do now, how much time we got, Peyton?
Got about 7 minutes.
Okay. I come in and when I do that, I come in and I start establishing little divots with a number 11. And it's going to give me like a little 5 o'clock shadow. And I work it on above this lip right here. And to me, this kind of gives him a rough, weathered look also. You just really work this all over. And when you smash those pores and you make these little divot cuts, you don't get all the fuzzies you would. If I hadn't burnished or smashed the pores on this wood, it would have probably, you'd have had some little fuzzies in there. But you really, on this, you have to really run these together. You just can't separate them. You got to bleed them together. And down in here, I can take this and put some 5 o'clock shadow in here a little bit. On his neck too. Like that right there. And let's work over here. And this is a little time consuming, but I like. How much time we got, Peyton?
Got about 4.5 minutes.
Oh, okay, I got enough to get this in here, and this guy's gonna be pretty much finished. Like I said, I'll go over here and I'll sand that out in there a little bit with that Abernet sanding mesh, just to clean that up in there a little bit. But I really wanted just that contour in there to where that neck, the Adam's apple is, and the tendon in the side of your neck is. And you want to make sure you get it above this lip here too. And then you want to bring it right up to where those sideburns are. And I can turn it around this way and go like this. But you see how I'm bringing all these together. You don't want to, they're just little divot cuts. And some people they use maybe a wood burner and go in and burn the stubble in with a little point. I like this. This kind of gives him a roughed up facial area. Let's see here. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, I got to get it over here. But when you finish your carving, it really stands out. That's about it. I do want to go in right in here. This is a deep V right here. I really don't know. It looks, millimeter wise, it looks like a 2 millimeter. But I'm going to come in and really put some depth in that neck area right in here. But that's pretty much the face. Now, I did want to go in and say, I did texture this around here. This just gives it a little look that your face stands out a little bit more when you put these little carving marks in. Just a texturing look. But now there's one more thing I've got to do. I like to come in with a number 9 gouge, 1/4 inch, and I like to come in right here and make me a little cut right in here to put some folds in that area right in there. And just about let that get away from me. And I bring it in right in here also. But everybody, that's pretty much, except for me going in, and I will use the Abernet sanding mesh, and then I'll burnish over it. But that's pretty much it, guys. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. And happy carving to everyone, and we'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.